Shingle. Daddy, can we get a tiny one?
41. 41. We are 41 days out from the meet right now. We got squats today. We're gonna hit some doubles. We're gonna hit top set double. Actually, I was gonna say doubles. We're gonna hit one double. And we're shooting between 390 and like 410. I'd really like to fall right around 400. But realistically speaking, we're gonna see how it goes. Let's just say that. Let's just see how this goes, and see kind of where we're at. So I don't know, feeling pretty good, feeling pretty decent about everything in general. However you want to have it. Before I show the top set, welcome to my channel. My name is John Mahaffey. I've been powerlifting for 5 years now. I'm kind of an amateur powerlifter, coach, enthusiast, whatever you want to call it. So basically, if you're new to the channel, my main thing here is normal training. And to me, normal training looks different than yours. And I think that's kind of what makes it normal. So I like to push a lot of stuff here of like just what normal training looks like. And that could mean normal equipment. You know, I work out in my garage gym. I'm married. I have a full-time job. I have kids. So my schedule changes. Things change. I do all my own programming, which updates, you know, week to week sometimes. So a lot of that to me showcases like just what normal really is. And that a lot of the times for a lot of people is a lot of change. It's a lot of things updating and changing, you know, things looking different week to week, day to day, month to month, whatever. I really want to show that in this channel and be more transparent when it comes to this stuff, because I really wish more lifters that were advanced lifters, you know, more like professional lifters, power lifters, whatever it is. I wish they were more transparent with how their day-to-day really affected their training and life. And sometimes it's hard to put in perspective when you are trying to juggle a wife and kids and a full-time job and powerlifting and, you know, all that stuff. So I really want to show this in this channel. I really wanted to be transparent when it came to my programming, my changes in programming, my training in general, my day-to-day kind of stuff, and how it can really impact me or not impact me. So If you like this stuff, subscribe to my channel, helps me out a ton. Liking the video helps me out a ton. I really want to grow the channel just to showcase more of what normal day-to-day training really can be like for, I think, 99% of lifters. My day may look different than yours, but at the end of the day, I think the fact that there's something different for you than what is for me is what makes it normal. And I want to be very transparent with what makes my day normal. So let's get back to the workout and let's see what we can do in this top set. Yep. Well, 395 was our top set. I thought that was a pretty conservative one, to be honest with you. That 365 is the last warm up. Really wanted me to take more. I almost wanted to load up 4 plates on it. But there's a part of me in the back of my head, I know it ain't worth it. There is a point to where it doesn't matter what we squat today. It ain't really gonna change what we're gonna end up squatting on the platform. And I don't mean that like I could take out 225 for a double and still squat the same. There's just like a relative space here. And it doesn't matter too much on where we go here or here. We're probably gonna squat the same thing at the meet either way. So it kind of, for me, helps me be more patient when I think of it that way. Like if I would have taken out 395, 390, 405, 410, whatever today, the platform would have been the same, barring that I didn't overshoot and screw up the next 2 weeks, barring that I didn't get hurt, all that type of stuff. So when I put that in perspective, it makes me more, not cautious, but more patient with my attempts and what I'm taking out week in and week out. Puts it more in perspective of like, if I push really hard now, it doesn't super impact what happens on the platform in a positive manner. And if I pull back just a tiny little bit and I'm a little bit more conservative, it also won't impact it on the platform either. Now, if I pull back a ton or I overshoot, like I said, that will impact it. But there's a leadway, there's a window here, right? So last week, 375, this week, 395. Next week, 405 to 415 is what we're gonna call it. So I think 415 is even a conservative one based on this 395 that just moved for that double. So let's do some back offs. We got a 3x3. Same thing as we've been doing. We need to focus on mentally commanding ourselves. You know, when we're in these positions here, I need to make sure that I am picking the bar up and locking my knees out, waiting for a squat command, and then waiting for a rack command. Ooh. All right, we are gonna go up in weight because that was an unintentional double overhand 315 for a double. I set my grip and set my thumbs over my fingers as if it was just a warm-up weight. So I just pulled 315 for a double overhand, which I mean at the end of the day is not really squat. But it does go to show that wearing straps doing back work will not destroy your grip. Not training your grip will destroy your grip. But so we're gonna pull 360, it's 365 for some doubles. And I'm gonna do a full reset between, almost like cluster singles in a way, just because it's supposed to be technique work. But I felt like that 315 was a little too easy. But you know, maybe we'll pull this 365 and maybe we'll realize that that was too much and we'll go back down. We'll see though. I definitely don't want to overexert myself now because I do not want to be sore leading into my main deadlift day. But I'm noticing with sumo that I can handle a lot more volume, intensity, all that stuff, and recover a lot quicker than with conventional. I kind of really burned myself out there in conventional, even going to straight sets and pulling 365 for like a 4x4. I about murdered myself for 2 weeks on almost every lift because of that. So definitely gonna hold it better with sumo, like most people, but let's do these doubles. Honestly, with these, I kind of feel like I might be overshooting right now a bit because on our main day, this is our back off sets. But I'm trying to think about it in terms of like intensity wise, you know, with not doing a top set, I'm not as fatigued. We did do squats, so I am more fatigued. It is week 2, so I don't want to overshoot that we're feeling good, you know, yada yada. But all things considered, I think this is a pretty good spot. I'm actually getting a pretty good amount of work out of this. And I do have to keep my form way more in check in order to do this properly, you know? Like I feel like this is a challenging enough weight that I can't just come out relaxed. With a 315, I feel like I could come a little bit more lax with it. And honestly, just from my own experience watching other people, sumo deadlift is the most overshot thing I've ever seen in my life. I've seen almost everybody overshoots it constantly. It can come back very quickly from it, almost quicker than they can from back squatting, benching, anything. Maybe not benching, but like the amount of times that I've seen people pull a single at RP8 and then 2 days later pull an RP8 again and it's more, and then come back again and attempt a heavier weight, like it's insane. So I almost feel like this actually might be a pretty good spot for me to be in right now without over undershooting. This might be pretty good. So let's do like another set of that. Let's see how we feel. If we feel good, we'll do a 4 set. If not, be all right. I did pull a double at 315 that I feel pretty confident on the form wise. And again, that's the whole point, is I kind of want to do this until form breaks, which for me isn't that hard because my form is not just totally locked in yet. My hip heights vary a bit from pole to pole, but we're trying to figure that out. That's the whole point of this, obviously. But I don't know. Let's do one more set, see where we go, gauge it from there, and then move on. All right, so let's finish off the workout here. We're doing some bench. We did like a 3x5, 225. Nothing too crazy, mostly just for volume, technique work. But I still want to keep the intensity high enough to get some type of work out of it. But we're gonna do some leg extensions, leg curls, add some weight for this. So leg extensions, mildly difficult. Leg curls, wildly difficult. But my leg curls have a tendency to I jump up in weight a lot. I can only complete 2-3 total reps and do a lot of like length and partials. And it works. It helps my curl go up. My hamstrings get bigger, stronger, whatever. Mostly just get better, stronger in that length and position, which is kind of what I want when it comes to squatting, deadlifting, all that type of stuff. So got a couple more things, but if you guys are new to the channel, watch more of my videos. I post vlogs like this 4 times a week. It's my training. I'm pretty transparent with what I got going on, and gotta say pretty much everything. Where my head's at, what I'm thinking, what I'm not, what my program's doing, what it is, what it isn't, all that type of stuff. So yeah, watch more of my stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you guys have watched this before and like my stuff. Like the video, helps out a ton. But we're gonna finish off with some like hip flexor raises. And then we're going to do superset with like a Copenhagen squat or Copenhagen plank. So that's about all I got. So we'll see you guys in the next video. We'll just let the video kind of play out as the outro. So.